Hey honeys, happy Tuesday. I hope all is well. Anybody dealing with any type of cold, flu right now, baby, my heart is out to you, because when I tell y'all I've been fighting for my life since I seen y'all last, baby, believe it, okay? So let's hop right into the video. Today's topic is going to be about karmic relationships, okay? They feel a lot like a soulmate. And if you don't know, if you don't never had a soulmate before, baby, how are you going to compare and contrast and know the difference? Because it feels the same, okay? But that's what your girl Meg's here for. So you meet this person, and when I tell you, you hit it off immediately. Even if they're not your physical type, once you get into their vibe, get into their orbit, baby, you my everything, okay? And you literally feel like, almost like, you feel this deep sense of connection, like instantly, baby. Where have you been all my life? Like the vibe check is checking, okay? Everything is feeling, and you have a deep emotions with this person, deep intense emotions. Like, you know, you're super happy, you're laughing, everything's great, right? But as you know, the relationship progresses, those same intense emotions can become frustration, sadness. Everything is on 100, okay, y'all? It's real tense up in this bit when it comes to y'all, okay? And you feel this deep sense of closeness, or this deep sense of familiarity with this person because of the quick connection that you had. It's just like, this gotta be my person, gotta be, baby, okay? And as time goes on, you start to realize that, you know, you feel very deeply for this person, but you keep finding yourself in the same spot, whether it's about, you know, you guys are button heads about this one, it could be about this one thing. It doesn't even have to be, you know, a whole bunch of things. Everything can be amazing, but you still find yourself in the same spot. You cannot get this one thing right. And at first it's like, you know what, let me bend over backwards for bae, okay? Bend over backwards for bae, because at this point I just feel like I need a compromise. This is my person. It's all worth it. A little bit of compromising, baby, I can do this. And no matter how much of conversations or how much resolving that you think you're doing about this one thing, okay, like I said, don't have to be a whole bunch of things, you feel like you're in this pattern, you're in this cycle with this person. It's so frustrating. It becomes so frustrating and annoying. How do we have everything is so bomb? I love making our everything we do is so amazing, but we can't, this one thing is breaking us down, okay? Breaking us just right down, okay? You can be at the point where it's like, you know what, maybe we need to take a break, maybe we need to fall back, you know, you feel, you know what, I'm done with this. You can't even do that, okay? Something keeps drawing you right back to the person. Like, you almost feel like an addict, obsessed. You feel like you cannot let this person go. And it starts to get misconstrued. Am I stuck with this person because this person is my soulmate? Is that why I can't let go, baby? But really, a karmic relationship finds itself, okay? You find yourself with this person because there's a lesson that you need to learn, whether it's self-acceptance, is learning boundaries, is learning self-love, whatever it is, okay? We all have different walks of life, and it's all different lessons that we need to learn, okay? But this person, with the issues that come to a head, it magnifies all that, right? And it's so hard for you to walk away, though. Like I said, everything is so intense and so deep, but you will stay in this cycle with this person until you learn the lesson. And not to say that the karmic relationship can never become a healthy relationship, but it will never become healthy if you don't learn your lesson in the relationship. And a lot of the times when we learn the lesson, whether it's self-worth, love, whatever the case may be, a lot of the times once you get to that point and the lesson is learned, you don't even want that person anymore. It was like you being in lack of that knowledge or that lesson is what's kept y'all together, right? So deeply, so strongly. A lot of people call it like a trauma bond, you know? And it feels a lot like a soulmate because, like I said, everything is so deep and intense. These relationships are so intense and so hard to let go of. Like, you start to feel like you don't even know yourself. it's like you feel you go against yourself for this person because you just cannot break ties with this person for some reason. Okay, this is not a soulmate. Okay, this is not a soulmate. This is a lesson that needs to be learned, and you continuously, and you know how like you can be in a relationship, right? And it's like, why do I keep allowing this mother to do this to me? I know this is gonna happen. I literally know this is gonna happen because this is what happens with us. But I can't let go. That is a karmic relationship. You will stay in that cycle until you get it, until it clicks fully in your head. Okay? That is not a soulmate. Once again, that is not a soulmate. So this is time for you to take a step back, right? If you find yourself in this relationship, this is time for you to take a step back and think about it. What am I missing? Because there's a disconnect somewhere. The fact that I keep running into this same issue with this person to the point that it's like we can only go so far until we get to this point. What am I missing? Is it the fact that I don't love myself? Is it the fact that I'm not accepting myself? Is it the fact that I don't know any boundaries and I'm just allowing things to just happen to me? You have to look inwards and because you're only going to experience what you allow yourself to experience. Okay, so you have to stop making it like this person does me so wrong, this person does this. Stop giving your stop having that victim mentality and look inwards. Okay, make it more so of a thing that it's like I have to wake it up and I have to realize whatever lesson I need to learn. Once you learn that lesson, everything is going to click, whether you need to stay with that person and whether now your lesson is learned and now it's time to move on. And that's why also, even though I've been in different relationships that were stressors, baby, okay, that I done thought, baby, this was my person, this is my person, this is my person, and I done got done the filthiest way, and I wanted to, blame them, and I can't believe this person did this to me, and but you have to think about it. I'm doing this to myself. It's something that I'm not sticking up for myself in some type of way. I'm not putting myself first. I'm not aligning myself with my highest good when it comes to this person because of something, right? And you have to understand that this, once again, is not a soulmate. Even though you may feel stuck and like you're so invested in this person, it's only because you're giving it that energy. You're making it that. You have to take a step back, okay? I know it's hard because, baby, like I said, the emotions is intense and it's deep, but you have to take a step back and realize whatever the lesson that needs to be learned and learn it and quick, okay? Because a lot of people stay in these karmic relationships for years and years over time and wake up 90. I'm serious. Listen, there's this lady that's like 80 years old on TikTok, and she talks about how she had to wait until her husband passed for her to start painting her nails, for her to start speaking up, for her to start doing this, because she literally couldn't do it in that relationship. Okay, you don't want it to spend most of your life trying to learn a lesson with somebody to the point that you're way in the future, you're just now learning yourself. You get what I'm saying? That's sad. That's horrible. I mean, better late than never, but you don't want to be that person. And not to say that the person that you are in the karmic relationship is even a bad person, but it brings out the oil and water in y'all, okay? It brings out where you see, like, listen, everything is good, but it's just something that's not connecting right. You get what I'm saying? All I gotta say is learn your lesson before it's too late. And I know deep down inside, when you're fighting with yourself, when you're arguing and you hurt and you going through it, you know inside that there's something that is disconnected within. Find whatever that is and get it right. Stop blaming the other person for their wrongdoings and understand that you have to be accountable for how your life works out, okay? You have to be in charge of where you place your energy and who you involve your life with. You get what I'm saying? So I know it's hard, and I know it's stressful to even hear, like, damn, these relationships that's made just for me to learn a damn lesson. But yeah, yeah, it is, girl. It is. And it's worth it though, because now once you learn the lesson and say you stop dealing with the person, you can now align yourself with more of a healthier connection. You can align yourself with a person that reflects the you that learned the lesson. You get what I'm saying? You don't because there's even times that because you don't learn a lesson, maybe you let go of that karmic relationship and find yourself in another one. And in the last relationship, I mean, this relationship resembles the last relationship that resembles the last relationship, and you literally are in karmic relationships over and over and over because you still didn't learn a lesson. Like, no matter, even if you swap the people out, even if you don't get solely connected to the person, you get connected to the feeling of whatever it is. You get what I'm saying? Whatever it is, whether it's like you need some type of validation or you need some type of, you find yourself in these situations where you're fighting for your life, honey, okay? And just understand, it's not your soulmate. Not to say this karmic relationship will never be your soulmate, because I heard, baby, that some people done changed it and done worked it out. But I don't want you to have your mind on trying to work it out with the person. I want you to have your mind on what lesson needs to be learned internally so I can reflect a better reality for myself. Okay? So I love you. Take care and do your big one, because what? That's what we do.